That is not a shot, that is witchcraft. You're better off getting a birth chart and knowing how to service it. You know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. Yeah. Let me stop. I ain't never really said you're so happy in my life. Like, no, nah, I'm not. When I see the homies holding my place in line because I came late to the party and they wait for me, you know, happier to renew. But yeah, what's cracking? We back again, back to back to back. Whatever. So today we're doing a video on shooting our shot. I just want everybody to know before you divulge, before you dig into this, you dive in, that shooting your shot don't mean you thirsty. This video ain't about all of that. Shooting your shot is just nudging them in the right direction, because sometimes people be lost, people be slow, people be taking too long, you know. So this is the video on different tactics. I already asked y'all how y'all shoot your shot on Instagram, like in the little question joints. Towards the end of this video, I'm answering or responding, reacting towards y'all responses to shooting y'all shot. Enjoy. Don't harass me. Don't nobody deserve to hear country music blasting in a black neighborhood. All right, kids, get it cracking from the top of the charts, okay? So I was on YouTube Live and I was asked to do a video on how I shoot my shot. So I'm gonna put a little bit of primer on my face because I put on this primer like an hour and a half ago. Okay, 2 hours, mind your business. First off, when it comes to the kid, I got two moods: silence or aggression. No in between. I didn't ask for it. That's just the cards I was dealt. Right out the gate, let me be honest. There's not that many predicaments that require me shooting my shot like nowadays with quarantine time. And even still, I'll be like, you know, like, it's still a weary sport for me to do, to shoot my shot. Like, for me to shoot my shot means like I did my research, I did a background check. It takes some prerequisites for me to actually shoot the shot. Making sure this person is even worth the shot. We not just shooting our shot at some regular Joe Schmo that we seen. Let me rewind. There's two types of shots we making. There's the type of shots where we ain't been doing a lot lately, when you in the spot, you feel me? You in the bar, you in the party, and somebody just smell right, look right, move right. They on your time, they on your language of time, because everybody's language ain't the same. There's somebody random you met out in the place of your liking. You feel me? Dumb type of shoot shots where it's like, you know, I'm outside, let me make like it's the 1920s, let me just say what I gotta say because I never see you again. You feel me? That's one kind of shot, and that kind of shot you keep between you, your homegirls that was with you that day, or with yourself, or you know, you could write about homegirl after the fact. But those are the kind of shots where it's no shame. Like, you ain't got no shame in none of that. Like, it was you, yourself, and the man's, and if it ain't translate, and if he turned out to be just not what you wanted, it's okay, because you was just winging it. The wing it is what I'm gonna call it. Corny is what it needs to be called, but whatever. So those type of shots and those type of situations where I don't even have time to calculate your birth time, you know, what your shoe size is, like them type of times, like the quick fire bags, when you don't got the time where it's just like off rip, it's go time, because you get one wrong turn and that person is gone in the party forever. We all have had that. At the bar, ain't never seen them again, okay? So you gotta act fast. Ain't no time for all of that. Oh, my pride. Oh, look at me to let we don't got time. That's not the time for this type of shot. This type of shot requires balls and self-confidence and just, you know, believing in yourself to a certain extent. You feel me? And how I go about that genre of shooting my shot, you do start with a look. Once I give you that look, it means I'm coming. You don't even gotta see the look, but inside I had to know that I gave you that look where it was like I looked twice. You know, like I looked, caught my eye, I'm looking again to make sure head to toe that you something I want to pursue. Because I'm gonna look at your hair, shorty, you know, I'm gonna look at your hair for girls and for guys. Looking at your hair, look at your outfit, look at your shoes, look at what the choices is. Ladies, if your toes not done, you know, like there's certain factors, you know. It don't gotta, what my language is to what I need somebody to look like ain't gotta be yours, but you gonna have to put something together. Right, so they done passed that test, check. I can't, second test, I can't smell them from where I'm at. another check. You know, bodily odors we not doing. I have a choice, and my choice is not to deal with that. After you pass that, we're gonna go ahead and graduate to a little bit of, dare I say, eavesdropping. I'm at the bar and I'm trying to make sure you know how to formulate actual sentences with subjects and predicates and whatnot. You know, you don't sound like a blathering idiot. You're not talking down. You know, a man gonna show his misogynistics in like 2.5. I'm gonna eavesdrop for a little bit, and all of this happens in like, you know, go time when you meet a stranger out in public. It's not, you don't get hours to deliberate. It's go time from showtime. You feel me? Like, as soon as you saw whoever it is, it's go time. You gotta formulate these things quick, or you will lose that person. Not to say like it's a loss, but like you'll they can disappear. It's happened. People disappear in the cloud, and that's that. So after I done made my little checks and balances to make sure they're not a serial killer, you know, I don't see no gun on the hip, I don't see none of that, you know, even though gun on the hip wouldn't be that bad, but I don't even do no gun on the hip because you sound like stupid, so you gonna get booked a little quicker than most. So, you know, did all my little checklists of you seem to be green light to go ahead and put myself in your line of sight. Because I've been watching, because I'm actually the real serial killer, and I've been watching you before you watch me. But if you're actually good enough, you've been watching me before I got to watch you, and I set that up already, and that's just me. That's an advanced level to make sure someone sees you before you see them, so you can see them and then they can see you. It's a complicated, but we're gonna chart it out. So boom, you make your presence known, and it don't gotta be verbal yet. You know, you make your essence known. Where's my beauty blender? Then after that, this is the stranger bag. You've seen my presence. You can tell by certain people if you know how they receive your energy back, whether it's a waste of your time or not. There's some people that look cute, but they're not your corny language. Like they cute, but they may like just you know, just off the wall things, but they cute, like they mom, like they can't help what they mother gave them, which was looks, but they just not your time, you know? That's why you give it like a little bit of breathing room to make sure that their time is your time. And if they looking at you back, it's go time. I'ma definitely do me a little eye look. I'ma definitely look at my eyes and look through a little eye look, or I'm going to graduate, and if we're at the bar, I'm definitely the type to ask you like, what you drinking, what is that? Like, I don't want to say it's fake, but I'm the type to compliment something random on somebody. I don't know, I like making people feel good so they can make me feel good too. You know, I'll definitely be like, oh, I like your jacket, oh, what kind of phone is that? We all got an iPhone, but it's very clear that I'm trying to be interested, so do the same. But also, remind yourself through all these steps, I'm a New Yorker first and a girl second. Let me stop. I'm a woman first and always. But right behind being a woman is I'm a New Yorker. And that's the rules of how it go. After we've established that, I'm going to ask little trial and error questions. Oh, I like your jacket. What you know about these sneakers? Ooh, what kind of watch is that? What smell is that? Do you always wear hats in the club? Where your bitch at? Who buying these drinks for you? What's your credit score? Stop. You know, just small, quick questions that get, you know, but you gotta make sure some of them is like open-ended, so it's not just yes or no question. To know, so the more that they speak, to know like, okay, you wanna take it to the dance floor, okay, with the poetry slam, you wanna take it to the chairs, you know, to the bleachers, you wanna take it, first step, presence. Second step, open-ended questions. Third step, if they answer them open-ended questions, what you got, Snapchat, what you got, Instagram, you know, then you do your own little research, and then you go from there. Like, if you want to keep dancing with them, because if there's some girls that don't dance at the party and they just want to like take your gram and go, which is absolutely fine. Like, that first dance is it's a trial for me, so I'm a dancer. If it's not a dancing setting, then I'm gonna continue like the little banter of a conversation, because that's my language, and I'm gonna take the gram and go about my day, because we just met, so we don't gotta beat in each other's face. And that was your shot, and how the shot happens after that, I didn't say the shot is always gonna make it. It's always gonna land. It's not always gonna Jordan and hit all his shots, you feel me? That's just one way to get your foot in the door to someone that you think like, damn, like, you know, like I'm interested. It's okay to want to be interested in someone else. Like, sometimes your pride ain't always your bestie. There's times where I've seen somebody and I'm like, for a fact, I'm on your heels and you don't know it yet. So that's one way that we go about shooting our shot. The quick strike. I think this ring light is too bright because we can't see. I cannot see. I cannot see. Our next step of shooting our shot is with someone that we met online. We've never met them in person, online. And how I do my online shots, manipulative. I see somebody online and we don't have no mutual nothing as far as I know. Like, you know, actually some people, we need at least one maybe mutual kind of person to make sure that I can ask them, like, is this person, I see your profile, first things first, I'm running up in the in that media section. If you don't got that many pictures in your media, it's clipped. I'm not doing it. I'm a visual kind of girl. Like, in general, when I see my shorty, I always want to sweat my shorty, girl or guy. Shorty has no gender. Flipping through it, you know, some gifts and all that in between means you got some sense of humor, so I can go for the kill, you know. And especially if you cute in different and low light and highlight to little to no light, you look presentable, okay? And whatever you deem presentable, you better look my presentable. You don't gotta be in the slacks and a three-piece suit, but you gonna need to look decent. I don't want to see you in denim shorts with loafers. Like, that's not my thing. I'm not into YG, I'm not into blood niggas, I'm not into Pisces. So after I have established that you may have a brain and you look decent and you're not catfish, that I'm never going to DM you though. Tell you that. My pride does check in every once in a while. But the niggas is not, so the niggas ain't that all the time, because you gotta go through their likes. They gonna keep talking. Instagram, like, it's a little safer, I suppose. I don't know, who knows? But if you were to find someone online that is your gamble and your gamble only, I gamble too. That's the only time I gamble. I don't always do it, but when I do it, sometimes it's rewarding, sometimes it's not, and that's what comes with shooting your shot. And I'm a rapper. Bars. After someone that has followed me or liked my pictures on Instagram or on Twitter, how I shoot my shot with them, and I think they're also cute, because you can tell when I'm not shooting my shot at no random person that don't even look my way. I'm not doing that on the internet. Like, I'm not about to go outside my way and be like, yo, hold on. Never mind, because I could find somebody can be on the internet and I just come straight off the gate on some real New York shit, because New York girls, we flirt very different. Our flirting and shooting our shot is very direct if we really mean it. Straight off the gate, I'm gonna just tell you, you look good, I wanna fight because you look that good. And that's love for me. Like, that means something. You look that good where I need to fight someone because there's no way I should be coming out my body and telling you how good you look or how much, like, I think that you got potential in you. Like, I want to fight. Sometimes that works, because it should work for the language of person I want to attract. So if it don't work, if that's not your language, then make sure to always stay true to yourself. Speak on what you like, not what you're trying to impress, because it's always gonna feel more nourishing to yourself. I'm not trying to impress you, I'm just dead ass. Like, it made me happy to let you know that I want to fight, because your moms that had no business make you look that damn good to my eyes. But yeah, like I was saying before, I'm gonna put some pictures up. You know, I'm gonna put some little selfies up on the gram, on the story though, because, you know, sometimes, you know, how I'm feeling ain't that permanent, so I'm gonna just leave it on the story so you can, you know, go ahead and see if I'm the vibe for you too. If you happen to fall into my trap and DM me, it's history after that. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, we can start the conversation, but my shot was either I just told you straight up I want to fight because you look good. I was mad, like, charming, like, oh, you look mad good here. I'm gonna find something that is in my language, comment on that, make you and myself feel good, and that's my shot. Most of the time, if I never met you in real life, yeah, and I bagged you off the internet or you bagged me off the internet, I'm just telling you straight up. I'm trying to make you laugh because that's my love language, is laughter and banter. So I'm gonna make sure that I make you laugh. But other than that, we don't got no time to waste. Everybody's shooting their shot in quarantine. The way you shoot your shot in quarantine is how I'm describing right now. Like, everybody got a pen pal. I swear right now, like, the only way I'm surviving is with some type of pen pal. So another way that I shoot my shot when I actually know you or seen you before, sliding you that number. Go ahead and take that, pal. It's go time, okay? We ain't about to keep going back and forth on the internet. We not about to keep sliding past each other, acting like I don't have attention for you. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you my number. This one time that when I was in New Orleans for my birthday, he was literally, I don't know what he was. He was like a back waiter at the restaurant I went to go eat at when I was in New Orleans for my birthday. I literally put my number on a piece of napkin and handed it to that man. And that was that. And that's how I shoot my shot in person. If I don't really know you, but I've seen you enough, because I went to that Oyster House twice. And it's, you know, girl, it's something about that New Orleans accent. I was not playing. It's very direct and straightforward. You're not meant to shoot your shot if you somebody that's gonna overthink what it means. Like, yes, there's some girls that are just so pretty that they don't have to worry about shooting their shot, but there comes a time to even the baddest bitch where there's somebody that you see that you want on you just want them. That don't mean that you gotta like them more than they like you, but you just like, let me help you because you being scary. Because everybody got like a little hesitant. They don't know if actually I think you feeling them too on the low. So I'm here as a New Yorker to remind you that you can always press the issue. You don't gotta stay quiet and wait till Sleeping Beauty locked in the tower for a man to come get you, girl. You can go ahead and grab that nigga or tell that nigga to beat it because he ain't grabbing you. You feel me? Slide that number. And then y'all could talk about what y'all gotta talk about, but the shot was the number. And then you can make fun of the fact that he took too long to hit you up. Girl, run down. It's nothing. It's really not that deep. Like, I'm not shooting my shot at no stranger that does not know I exist. I don't want to say that I'm his type, because you know, you never know what somebody's type is, but I would hate to assume, but I got good enough intuition where I could tell I'm not your type by what you saying, how you looking, by what you liking, in your history. I can tell that me and you not aligned. Like, we don't like the same thing, so I'm gonna go about my way. But there's some strangers that speak like, you know, random things where it's like, oh shit, like I don't know you, but like you seem as though you're on my type of time, and you just shoot the shot, and if it fail, block them. Like, it's not that deep. Like, niggas get blocked every day, B. If it's a failed shot, who cares? You don't know him. That's why it's a shot. But if you do know that person you shooting your shot, how well do you know a guy? Cause either I'm bold, or I'm like, here's my number, hit my phone, or I'm trying to remind my homegirl that's our mutual friend to invite me out to last lap or something, so we can all have links and drinks together, so I can observe you to see if actually in a certain setting if you my type. Because everybody look like your type online from afar until you actually get into it, and then you get close, and you get up close and personal, and you get in a body and in a bag and in a skin, and you be like, you're a dub. You're a great friend, but you're a dub. Thank God I got to get that trial on that type of time for me. I thought, silly me. All these years, I knew better than to keep you over there. But then there's some little fairy tale stories where I was like, oh my God, I always was feeling for you. And then I'ma still pick a fight about that, because if you was always feeling me, where was you at? You had me out here in these streets, calling my own cabs, swatting niggas away, left them right. Like, where was you at? When I had a new Netflix series dropped and I wanted to talk about it, where was you at? Sidebar, I'm getting a little smacked. My accent, my New York accent comes out thicker, heavier, longer when I be getting a little smacked. But this bronzer, like I would normally probably say bronzer, real quick, bronzer, you know, bronzer, but right now, bronzer is what, it's a bronzer. It's not no bronzer. But Fenty Beauty bronzer still slap for me. I have it in MOCHA MAMI just in case everyone needs to know. Not like super definition and dimension, but it be adding like a certain warmth and glow to my face that I did not know I was missing out on. So thank you, Fenty Beauty, for that. Even though you're not sponsoring the kid yet, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Ain't gonna always be today. The second can last a long time. Cancer. Let's recap. If it's a stranger, don't think about it too hard. The best part about shooting your shot with someone you never met before is the fact that you never met them before. Like, you can go about your business. No one has to ever know that happened. Say what you gotta say. Don't be overbearing, but be, you know, allude to the fact that we should get to know each other. Meet somebody on the internet, which is what we're going through right now, more so because of quarantine. Do your Googles. You feel me? When it comes to the internet these days, do your Googles if there's somebody that you see on the internet. Make sure they're not bugged out. You don't gotta be corny and be like, I never do this, but like, just know that a shot is a shot. Like, a shot don't always gotta be net. Don't sweat it. Everybody not worth it anyway. So while I'm here, I've just asked y'all on Instagram how y'all shoot y'all shot. Let me read a couple of y'all answers. VH1 T Jinx said, giving him the time to even speak to me, it allows him to shoot his own shot. I will literally set up the situation so that you can get to chatting. Tell me what's up. Like, why you here? How we get here? What you need? Oh, you need me? I know. Alyssa, A-L-E-S-S-I-A, said, staring at them and pretending like I'm clairvoyant. Girl, I'm tired of staring at niggas because niggas still act stupid. Ali Button said, if I'm lit, I'm on a body. If not, I randomly follow them on social media. These are valid ways to shoot your shot. If I'm lit, it don't mean I'm not condoning drunk ass behavior, but if I'm a little lit enough, that liquid courage is on your neck. on your body, okay? We have to remind ourselves that following someone on social media is not really a shot. It's more like a free throw that will not sometimes hit. I will acknowledge the fact that a follow back, because I'm not about to just follow me in. Well, I'm not about to do that. Girls, I'm gonna follow you anyhow. Girls, I shoot my shot real poetic. I go straight for the kill. Men, however, different. Aya Wins, AYANWYS, says she plays Able on iMessage. What in God's name is that? Anoa, my cousin Anoa said, here's my number, use it. I might kiki a little bit to warm them up, but I'm straight to the point. Exactly. And she's a big Aries. Maybe that's my Aries energy. Big Aries energy. Here's my number, use it. It's a great opening liner that you should use. Let me continue. Telepathically. Are you gonna telepathically get sunned? You gonna telepathically get nowhere. But then sometimes it be here. If they can speak back, okay. But girl, okay, so damn Chelsea said, yikes, baby girl, that's a no-go. Chelsea. Okay, girl. So we not living in 2020. We not living in 2020. Alright. You ain't never had it. You never pulled up on somebody and said, hey, yo, I look good. You look good. Why are you not on my body? That's a valid question and a shot. These are shots that we need to take sometimes. I'm not saying we gotta put ourselves out there, but ever so often, God puts in our line of sight someone that had the audacity to not bag us first. And we just gotta remind them, like, bro, try me. And then sometimes God reminds us why they did not bag us, because they're dumb, slow, ugly, broke, you know. But there's some times where boys be needing to, like, the little nudge in the right direction. Some people be scared. Some people not as vocal and as sure of themselves as we are. And that's okay. Here I am to remind you that you need to be on my heels. Here's the green light, baby. I'm single. Did you need to know before you came at me? Because you a God-fearing man, right? Yeah, I feel you. That's why you took so long. Okay, you're gonna pay for it later, but okay. That ain't no problem. Here I am to redirect you. Chelsea. Essence said, can she have me? Sorry, Essence. Essence said, can I have you? I would say you would shoot your shot with that if you're willing to be in a relationship that same 6-month span. Maybe like 3 months. Like if you're looking for a relationship at the jump, that's what you say. I'm not asking none of that until it's time for me to actually want you to be mine. But that's a valid shot to take if you're looking for a relationship. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... That's another video. Scientific reasons only, as she likes a picture from 30 days ago. Yeah. Let me get a final form going on, you know? Lashes. Revel Kyra says she shoots her shot. She put on the post, I think about them for a long time. Shot missed. Sierra Niambi says she replies to text in less than 30 minutes. That is not a shot, but that is a definite tactic. That's definitely the alley-hoop to the shot. You feel me? Like, that's definitely a part of it. Miss Calicia said, I like a few pics and I manifest him DMing me. That was cute. That was cute. I could see that. That was cute, because I've done that before. I like a few pictures and be like, I hope he got the memo, because it's go time, daddy. Ellen Simpson says she says a prayer at 11:11 and hope they message me. That is not a shot. That is witchcraft. You're better off getting that nigga birth chart and knowing how to service it. Yves Benita said she gives eye look. Acceptable, always. It's decor and mystery. Forgive me if I mess up y'all Instagram names. But she said, bitch, I don't. I'm the prize. Cancer vibration. I feel you. I hear you, girl. But Leo and me is thinking hunt him down. Mars and Aries is like, yo, I'm on your body. Ada Gabrielle says, I like you, N-word. I would never personally shoot a shot like that. I'm never telling a guy like I like you unless like it's very clear that it's a very mutual, like consistent thing we've been talking. I don't just tell somebody I like them because it's just like, I probably don't. I'm probably bored. So I've been refraining from telling people I like them. Inside of Cloud says, I drop hints, LOL, a mix of subtle and obvious ones. It usually works. I'm good to drop a hint too. Sometimes it could land as a shot, like one of them like surprise shots that land. It ain't a guaranteed hitter. She's still a chance. Tay BXL says, if he can't convince me he's more important than the bag, I'm not shooting. What you talking about? If he can't convince me he's more important than the bag, no man is more important than the bag. So I ain't thinking about shooting my shot heavier than what the shot really is. It's just to get some convo, get to know somebody, see if they my type, and that's that. We can keep talking, but I'm not shooting a shot for marriage. That's the first thing. Lower your expectations just a little bit, because niggas is dumb. Lynn BB said, wow, all of a sudden I can't read. 17 Straker says, give him your number and say deadass I like you. And that's what that's what's up. I would change the I like you to deadass I'm feeling you. Deadass you cute. That's right there. That's my alley. I like that one. That one spoke. Storm Navision said, I just shoot whatever the outcome. Bingo, that's my girl. That's how we do. We ain't say we had to shoot that shot every day, 7 days a week, 24/7. No one said that. But when we do shoot, big shot. Kill shot. Lyrical Breeze says, I send this gift. It's goofy as hell, but niggas love it. I like flirting with gifts and memes. That's one of my love languages, like being witty with the banter. That is definitely a great shot taker. If you're a meme girl and you like when people send you memes and gifts and stuff and talk like that, I would definitely start out the gate with one of them kind of options, because yeah. Nas the Extraterrestrial said, be like, put your number in my phone. Period. Exactly. Yeah, you can do that for me real quick. Put your number in my phone, but please, thank you. Just like that. Put your number in my phone for me real quick. Without the bang. Mandy Business said, tell him real smooth, I'm feeling you. I will go for more the I'm feeling you vernacular and energy than I like you, because I like you just seems real serious off rip. Who got time for that? Not I. Even in quarantine, I don't want no shorty, because you know how fast a relationship in quarantine gonna go? Oh God, girl. Y'all gonna know each other within the first 3 days. We ain't got none but time to talk and learn about each other. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a full shot rundown. We got the aggressive perspective, we got the shy perspective. I think we understand what shooting your shot is. And shooting your shot is merely just trying to see what it is before it's not. Shooting your shot really is all about just going for it, living life, like without any like judgment or stigmas of who's supposed to do this and this, that, and the third. Like by the time I shoot a shot, I just need to know. And sometimes men are a little bit more shy than women are. They're just a little bit just slow. And sometimes I'm a move too fast paced. I need to know right now, right here, let's go. And if it ain't, it ain't. That's cool, ain't no problem. I don't have time to wait around for your scary self, okay? And that is okay, but not on my time, baby, because I need to open up my mind to other people instead of stressing for you. Not stressing, but you know, shooting your shot is not as deep as it sounds. Men have a harder ways of shooting a shot with us because we just quick to say no, dub. We shooting our shot is just inquiring with style, okay? Just think about it like that. Dabble if you need to, but don't look thirsty. Don't confuse shot with thirst. And I'm gonna take a shot, but I ain't thirsty. That's all I got. That's all I have. Just remind yourself that shooting your shot is not like selling your soul. Understand that some girls, after watching all this, still gonna be like, you know, I'm still not shooting my shot, and that's okay. Sound like pretty privileged to me, but do you. But at the end of the day, if somebody looked that good, male or female, I'm shooting my shot. I'm seeing what I gotta say. If it hit, it hit. If it don't, it don't. Like, life still went on. I didn't die. There's certain people that you really be thinking that you like from afar, where you like, I don't even wanna let them know. I just want them to come and and that's okay. That's your ego and that's your pride. But there's some days where my ego and my pride do not exist. And when they do not exist, I'm on your body. It's just between me and you. Who's to say the whole world gotta know, girl? It's between me and my God, the fact that I ran you down. I hit you up for you to hit me up, and I didn't even hit you up. Did you catch that? Stick with me, okay? Where's my shot? Love y'all. Keep quarantining, because you ain't got no damn choice, because I want to go outside too.